And what we'd like to do is just to take a few moments, let Marie share a few thoughts, and then open it up to questions for Marie, and then also for the actors and the director and the writer. So, first of all, Marie, she's seen the show Thursday night and Friday night, and she leaves tomorrow to go back to Missouri. And what would you like to say?
I have to say that this experience has been incredible. Even sitting here tonight and watching it for the third time, I still can't believe it, you know, and it's great, and it's great that we're getting these stories out there, you know, not only my own, but all the stories that can relate to this. I think that this is a very important issue, you know, and it comes at a very appropriate time with the elections coming up in November. And I like to remind everyone to use your power to vote, and to use your voice, and to really let known to your senators and to your representatives what's important to you and what you want to happen to this beautiful and wonderful country that I call my home. I'm here until July 31st of 2009, and so I'm really excited. I'll graduate in December, and but I want to thank everyone involved with this wonderful play. I'm amazed. I'm amazed at the cast. I'm amazed at Glenn, Michael, and just all the wonderful work that has gone into this. And I hope to continue to hear from all you guys. And thanks for all the community support. And keep it up. And tell all your friends and tell them to come. And you know, this is a great way to get the stories out there. So keep coming.
Woo! Why don't we begin with some questions from the audience, and we can be in English and in Spanish. Claudia Fernandez can help translate some of the questions back and forth as we need. But any questions, thoughts, reactions?
Don't be shy.
Okay, great.
Ahora pregunten en español porque para que sepan de una vez que no me pregunten de dónde vengo. No, yo soy costarricense también.
Pura vida.
No, la pregunta para poner dimensión en el sueño de que se habla enfáticamente en la obra. ¿De dónde estuvo originalmente tu familia? ¿En la abuela de dónde? Siendo tico, y la pregunta cuesta formularla y cuesta contestarla para ver la dimensión del sueño, porque por ejemplo, gente de clase social bien beneficiada allá en Costa Rica, les es muy fácil mandar para el diablo el esfuerzo, pero tú has estado fuerte detrás de eso, o sea que el sueño tiene que haber sido grande.
Pues es una pregunta un poco difícil, la verdad. Pues sí, o sea, yo soy muy contenta y pues muy, ¿cómo se dice?, orgullosa de ser costarricense. O sea, yo sé que mis papás siempre me enseñaron a apreciar de dónde vengo, lo importante que es la familia, los valores costarricenses, todo. O sea, el baile, cuando se empieza el play aquí con el baile, cuando yo era niña mi mamá me hizo un vestido así, me enseñó cómo bailar, y fue algo increíble para mí verlo el jueves por primera vez. Pero o sea, de Costa Rica el problema aquí es donde enseño que de verdad soy americana, porque cuando me preguntan de dónde vengo en Costa Rica, no sé cómo contestar eso. Yo sé que soy de Alajuela, yo sé que nací en el hospital ahí, yo sé que mi papá también nació en el mismo hospital, pero decir de dónde no tengo idea. Yo sé que mis papás viven en Punta Arenas, pero aquí me han preguntado, hay una muchacha que va a ir a Costa Rica el día siguiente del último día que van a enseñar esta obra, y yo no sé cómo darle direcciones a la casa de mis papás, y es algo muy difícil para mí admitir, y yo sé que es algo que la verdad debería tratar de hacer, pero o sea, no entiendo, no es algo completamente diferente. Pero aún así me encantaría ir a Costa Rica. He oído que es un lugar bello, he visto fotos, he tenido varios amigos que han ido allá y que aman el lugar y que me dicen que soy loca por tratar tanto de estar aquí. Pero es mi sueño estar aquí, es mi sueño ir a la escuela de leyes y ser abogada y ayudar a cambiar esa nación que amo tanto, que conozco como mi país. Aunque yo sé que nací en Costa Rica y y también yo sé que puedo hacer mucho para Costa Rica y lo que pase el próximo julio, ya sea que me quedo, ya sea que me tengo que ir, siempre voy a apreciar todo lo que he aprendido en los últimos años y saber que pues lo que pasa, pase y pues tomar un paso para adelante y nunca para atrás. Así que muchas gracias. Just to translate a little bit, he has a great question about, he's Costa Rican himself, and being Costa Rican, he asked, a little bit about where I come from in Costa Rica, and he talked about, what the dream was and how, that it must be a great dream to be going as far as I am, as far as the struggle goes. And I answered honestly. I answered that, to be honest, I'm very American in my answer because I can't actually answer anything besides that I'm from Alajuela and that I was born in the same hospital that my dad was. But as far as the location goes, it's very hard for me. I know that Costa Rica has provinces, and I know that it's divided that way, but I always kind of joke around that I was raised in the American system and my geography is a little lacking. So, not something that I'm necessarily proud of, and I'm very proud of being Costa Rican. I'm very proud of my heritage. My parents instilled in me that from a very young age. That dance that you saw at the very beginning of the play, it's a traditional dance from Costa Rica, and my mom made me a dress when I was young, and I learned how to do that dance, and don't ask me to do it now because I couldn't, but yeah, so I mean, I'm proud of that, but I'm American, and this is my home as far as I'm concerned, and I would love to go to Costa Rica and actually see the beauty for myself, but hopefully as a visit and not to be banned from the U.S., so, thank you.
Hola. Hola. I'm Irish, so that's as far as I go. What is the current situation with your parents, and are you working with Senator Durbin?
Thank you for your question. My current situation with my parents, they left 3 years ago, July the 5th of 2005. And they're both working. My mom is an English teacher at an elementary school down in Costa Rica. She loves it. She's very creative, wonderful woman. You guys can all go down to Costa Rica and visit them. They would love it. My dad actually works in the fishing industry. He's one of those people that delivers kind of the merchandise that comes off the boat to the restaurants and markets and that kind of thing. Tough job, but it makes money. They're doing a heck of a lot better than they were 3 years ago, and that's what I'm most excited about. In the play, there's references to friends going down to Costa Rica, some of my sorority sisters, some college classmates of mine, some people that I wasn't even that close to that went down and stayed with them. And it was hard to see the pictures. It was hard to see the conditions they were living in. It's such a different lifestyle than what I lead here, Here I can go buy a Starbucks coffee and not, even think about it, Where there, every dime that they spend, it's an expense, and it's something that's been difficult for them. And my first semester of college, when most kids are receiving money from their parents, I was sending my parents money. And then that was something that was very difficult. And like I said, I've learned a lot and I've grown a lot as a person throughout these experiences. And as far as the politics side of this goes, I mean, I've learned so much. I'm aspiring to go to law school. I'm taking the LSAT in October. So, it's been a wonderful experience, and I've learned a lot, and Senator Durbin has been my #1 sponsor as far as, fighting for me and always being there when I have a question or when, time's running out, and I thank him, in the play, there's a part where he's actually talking, I don't know if you guys got that at the beginning, he's the one who's talking about giving us an opportunity, giving these children an opportunity to continue the education, and he's been a great supporter of the DREAM Act and the #1 as far as the DREAM Act goes. So I really encourage you all to find out a little more about the DREAM Act, and I'll be around if you have any questions. But it's a great start to the immigration reform that needs to happen in this country. So thank you for your question.